Today, it's the National Football League. NFL on EA Sports. The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 119 yards, and the score.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back to throw. They're going right back to Pittman. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Colts pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where... they'll take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. On play action, they'll throw. High throw, but the catch is made. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2nd down and 8. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Michael Pittman with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Colts are off to a 13-0. Here we go. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers for him from a week ago: 22 carries, 113 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 70 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. First down. Here's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And That's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. To the air again, Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
Here's Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The Colts sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He finds Taylor, complete. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to try for 3. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So a nice kick.
Here we go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Again, it's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football, and the Colts pick it up. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On the draw is Taylor. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
He'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up.
And his kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the Titans who get the win at home. Keenan Allen, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. The Raiders trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And that game all even as they host the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the ball.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On 3rd down, Burrow. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They'll run with Taylor. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Back to throw here. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. And that one on the... Back to throw now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens, because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the... Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 29-yard line. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. And this offense on third down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And the Colts getting ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Taylor. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Second and 3. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touch. Out of the game, 10th on the year.
Here we go. Ready?
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now it's 3rd and 3. Burrow will throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He completes it to Boyd.
And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Burrow looking to pass. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
It's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he'll find Pittman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Taylor. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Good gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They shakes him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, not too long ago. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
Tonight, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see the Washington Commanders taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
The sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Washington Commanders. The first 2 months of the regular season down. As we're off in Week 9. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 12 carries, 58 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much the legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
On third down, Jackson. And that'll be complete to Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
And a look at the man under center. Now in his 8th season in the National Football League. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. This defense for the Colts, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
From the 29, Jackson. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
And the Colts are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
They run once more with Taylor.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown.
A 6. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. It's Jackson.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play there for Indy. 42 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now Jackson.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They're going to look to throw.
Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a pass hauled in downfield.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw again. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On second down, it's Taylor.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And the tight end goes in motion left.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Taylor will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, his 12th.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And Jackson throwing once more. And he finds McLaurin.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Kill.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And now look at this. Big kickoff return as he'll take it up past the 35.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
19 tight.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. Touchdown! Michael Pittman with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark. Final minute now.
Here we go. Check. Franco leading. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Just make these babies cry all the way back home.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Right there. Hurt.
He's checking crap. He's coming. You guys double up.
79 Broncos. Check. Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They'll look to throw again. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Breece Hall, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. And lastly, Monday Night Football has a good one lined up between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided. to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. They'll look to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And some space here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And quickly they get to the line. Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And he stopped immediately there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll run the option left. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hey, check that, street.
He's checking. Crash.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A 3-yard gain and enough for the 1st down.
Check smash.
Watch the safety creep. Check 3.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hey, check that.
Hey, Mike 52.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line.
37.
And they'll accept that penalty.
You got it.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now a give to Taylor. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just a So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
He'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they...
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Rolling to his left, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football.
Washington. Goes for it, but it... does not pan out.
And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Again, it's Taylor. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Steps away to his left.
Open man, that's Gesicki down the field.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
On the handoff, Taylor.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll run with Taylor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10, Taylor now. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Pierce has got it. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Oh, look at the juke. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. The give to Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Indianapolis, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Shoot, I got me.